Comp students, it's Wednesday, February 3rd, and this is another writing lab day. So I just wanted to give you a quick pep talk. I have been hearing from some of you. You've been sharing sources with me when you're unsure. That's great. There's just a couple things I want to hit. One is when you're looking at sources, scan them according to your park sheet to make sure if they really are reliable. Like, you don't want to get in the position of filling out a park sheet and then getting to the end and going, this isn't reliable. So to repeat what I've said before, you can have a partially reliable source or you can have a highly reliable source. But please don't be turning in anything to me that is unreliable. I want to know that you have filtered through 5 sources and you've got 5 strong sources for your mini thesis. And what that's going to show me is that you are able to find additional reliable sources. So what I said yesterday about government websites, remember that those do not have authors, and that is perfectly okay, as is Pew Research and Gallup Poll. Anything that's like a statistical site, you don't need to have an author for that. And remember that .com are the ones we're particularly concerned about. You don't want to be accessing blog sites unless the author is credible. So when you're just doing your initial source and you see a .org or a .edu, particularly if it's from a university, that's going to be more credible. Somebody asked me last night if they could use one book and the rest scholarly sources. Sure. You have a great deal of freedom with your other sources. The minimum requirement is one book, one scholarly article. I think that you'll find other online articles, but if you want to stick with scholarly articles, yay, you're basically ready for high school if you can do that. So the last thing I want to say is, as some of you are researching, if you're hitting walls and you're like, I just can't find anything on my side of the topic, then I need you to communicate that with me, because that may mean that we need to broaden your topic. It may mean that we need to reword your topic. I've already spoken with some of you that have brand new topics where I'm like, I don't know if there's enough information out there. I am unfamiliar, particularly with some of the sports topics. So I'm really counting on you to let me know if you're finding evidence. Now, the bulk of topics that you're researching, I'm very familiar with, and I know that there is evidence on both sides. So if you're hitting a wall, let me know, and we'll talk about that. So tomorrow, we are going to do a very short live Zoom. So look for that link. And today, I would really encourage you to use this time to research and send me your questions. What I don't want to happen is tomorrow night, I'm getting an avalanche of questions about research when you should have been researching all along. So, and the last thing, I am trying to be really conscientious about checking my email, but it's happened one time where somebody sent me a time-sensitive email. I just didn't see it. So if you don't hear back from me, like within 12 hours, I'm trying to respond quicker than that. But if you don't hear back from me within 12 hours, then you need to reach out to me again and just make sure that I got that email. When I have a lot in my inbox, sometimes I miss things, and there is a lot coming in. And then finally, on Friday, you are going to have boxes out front, and you will place your sources in the assigned box. I do want to say something about your book source. Let's say that you have a book and you're really only using one chapter of it. You don't have to give me your whole book. You could photocopy the chapter you're using and the copyright page and just turn that in. So just know that that's an option, especially if you have a really thick book. Okay, well, best of luck today, and I will look forward to seeing the sources you turn into me on Friday.